Hello there, welcome to our channel. It's Gaspar and we have Alex with us. Alex, what you doing?
I'm good.
As always.
Yeah.
What you're gonna do today? We will have 4 topics of very practical and useful questions. That'll be indicators, trading instruments, timing, and what the 4th is? I forgot. I have a book here. Candlestick Patterns. You like that? Shall we start?
Let's go.
Let's go. So we'll talk now about indicators. Everyone loves indicators. I love indicators. You probably also love indicators. You also love indicators. Let's take it simple. We have 2 types of indicators, right? Oscillators and trend indicators. What's your best recommended oscillator?
Well, in terms of oscillators, what I would go with would probably be the RSI and the MACD, because the RSI shows you the speed of price change, and the MACD also indicates areas for markets reversal. So yeah.
Okay. So these 2 are pretty standard and I guess default ones for most traders to go with in terms of oscillators. Now, the other type is trend indicators, right?
Yeah.
What is the default trend indicator you'd go with?
Well, for trend indicators, I would usually go with the EMA, zigzag, and probably the parabolic SCR.
Okay. So we have now the picture of RSI and MACD as oscillators, and EMA, zigzag, and which is the 3rd one? Parabolic SCR as the trend indicators. The question always is how to combine them. How many to put on one screen? If there is too many, how many is too many? And which ones would you recommend combined as default setting? For example, 2 EMAs with different periods with MACD or something else?
In my case, I would usually go with 2 or 3 because it offers me that balanced view of the market's direction. So I can equally go with the RSI of a period of 14 and an EMA that is with a period of 5 and 200. So once we have a crossover, it gives a clear indication of the direction of the market, that is the trend, whether if it's an uptrend or a downtrend, and then I'll put a corresponding trade in that regard.
All right, sounds nice and clear. So here's your recommendation from Alex in terms of balanced view. We have RSI as an oscillator, and the combination of long-term and short-term EMA, right? So the 2 of them and plus RSI, I think it's a good default starting combination for you to try out. So now we're moving to the trading instruments topic. I know you like scalping, you told us before. Are there any specific trading instruments you prefer for scalping?
Most definitely. So I have the Euro USD, the British Pound USD, the Asian Composite Index, and also usually I have Mahajanta Index. Yeah, that's for the Indian market,
All right, okay. So we have main currency pairs plus a few commodity indices, right? Now, what's the optimal number of trading instruments in a portfolio, if there is any such thing?
Well, it's subjective because it still depends on your trading style and the leverage that you want to go to in terms of your risks.
Right.
So usually I would recommend between 5 to 10, which balances in between stocks, commodities, and also some major pairs.
Right.
So in that way, you are capable of minimizing that exposure of losing out on only forex pairs.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Okay. See, speaking about balance, if we have a case where a trader wants to make a high risk portfolio, he's ready to risk. Are there any specific instruments that might have been a core of that risky portfolio?
Yeah.
For example?
Yeah, I consider cryptocurrencies as, high risk.
Right.
Similarly, I also consider high leverage forex.
Right.
That is with, higher multipliers. As very risky.
If it's the opposite task, if we have a trader who wants to go low case, low profile, low risk portfolio and sit back and be relaxed, are there any specific instruments for low risk portfolio? Yeah,
I would go for major pairs, same as the Euro USD. I would also have Brent, gold, silver, because these assets, they are partially influenced by the news. So there's that possibility of getting a hint in order to close it in time before losing out like 100% on them, as compared to cryptocurrencies where you can have high volatility with the market jumping by multiple pips.
All right. Okay, it seems pretty clear. Speaking about time, let's now move to the topic of timing. 2023 is coming to a close, so it's time to think about New Year presents. From December 4 to December 21, join the New Year Vibes event. trading in FTT, you'll have to collect snowflakes. That's right, snowflakes. For the first 10 snowflakes, you can get a $3 risk-free trade. For more than 10 snowflakes, you can join the raffle to win a $20 Amazon card. That's right. Go ahead right now. The link is in the description. So let's speak about timing in trading. Is there any maximum number of trades to be opened at the same time?
There's no fixed answer to this question because it depends on your trading style and also how committed you are to trading. But usually I would recommend between 3 to 5 at the same time.
What's the optimal number of trades, average, regular, average intensity trading trader needs to close every day?
It's subjective, but for a day trader, I think 10 to 20 should be considered generally normal. However, sometimes the market presents you with numerous opportunities to open multiple trades that that closes in profit. And sometimes the market is down, so you just have to stay away. But most importantly, a disciplined trader always knows when to trade and when not to trade. Okay. So you need that balance.
Be flexible, yet disciplined. 3 to 5 trades at the same time. 10 to 20 trades daily, right? Now, trades take place during certain market sessions. Are there any specifics about the market sessions?
I love the European session because it's, the euro is very active during that period compared to the Asian section. The Asian section is less volatile, so it's usually dull. Okay. And my time zone corresponds with the European session. So I trade on the Euro USD pair, Euro GDP. But then during the crossover from the European session to the American session, there's that heightened volatility. So if you're a scalper, that should be when you should be behind your.
All right. Okay, I see. So Asian session generally recommended for lower volatility trading. And the change from European to American session recommended for scalping and kind of high risk, high intensity trading, right? Yeah. Okay. These are like very useful insights, right?
These are secrets,
True. Let's go now to your secrets of candlestick patterns, shall we? What kinds of candlesticks would serve a more or less reliable signal for trading decision for you?
I think for myself and every trader, I'll go to candlestick would either be the doji,
okay, or
the bullish engulfing or the bearish engulfing candlestick because they always signal a trend change.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. For a beginner trader, are there any simple and reliable chart patterns you'd recommend he'd be first of all looking at?
It's very difficult, but then I could recommend the head and shoulders and the triangle chart patterns because for the triangle chart pattern, for instance, it indicates a trend continuation, so you can ride along with the flow.
All right.
And you have the head and shoulders, which always indicates a trend reversal or a market change or a trend change. Okay. So for any beginner trader, I could recommend these two to start with.
Triangle and head and shoulders.
Yeah. But then to make it a lot easier, they can use the zigzag indicator because it more or less maps out the trend, and then you just move along with the flow.
So triangle, right? Head and shoulders together with the zigzag indicator, right? Yeah. Okay. For experienced traders, they're comfortable with looking for more complex chart patterns. Which ones would you say are most reliable?
Okay, by default, I can go with harmonic patterns.
Harmonic patterns?
Yeah, okay. Or the cup and handle.
Cup and handle?
Yeah.
Okay.
These are, very deep, but
they sound okay.
Yeah, but then again, there's that need to balance between fundamental analysis and technical analysis. So once you mix the two, for any experienced trader, besides looking out on a chart or using these technical indicators, you also look out onto the news to see what is trending, how it's going to impact the market, and then they link it with the indicators to open a corresponding trade.
Right, that does sound deep, right? So harmonic and cup and handle to an indicator for experienced traders.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that will be it for today. You've covered most of my questions. I have many more, but I have many more, but that's for the next time, right? Next time.
I can't wait for that.
All right, next time. Alex, always a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Very valuable insights. Alex will be back to us with more insights. Check our other videos on the channel. You'll find them definitely very useful. Subscribe, press the bell, and all those things. You know what to do. Now we'll do our specialty move with Alex. Let's do 1, 2,
let's go.
3.